Be careful watching this video because in the course of making it I've already accidentally bought one book and who knows how many more I'm going to accidentally buy in the course of the editing. So London's oldest bookshop is also the UK's oldest bookshop. That would be Hatchard's, which was founded by John Hatchard in 1797. Now whenever I start reading about guys with old-fashioned powdered wigs I start getting a little bit nervous, but it turns out he was actually the publisher for William Wilberforce. He did a lot of anti-slavery stuff early on. Hatchard's are the official booksellers to the Crown and they publish their own editions of British classics like Peter Rabbit and Mrs. Dalloway. The strangest one is maybe Word on the Water, which is on a barge. Obviously it's very small, but they can order in anything you like. And I'll tell you about some cool specialist bookshops that have books that you might not be able to find anywhere else. Marchpane specialises in children's books. If you want a signed first edition of Paddington Bear or Mary Poppins, this is where you come. They also always have a really cool window display and there is a life-size Dalek looming over the shelves. Houseman's was originally founded after World War II to promote the peace movement and they still focus on radical politics. They have a big selection of zines and there's this really cool multimedia website about their history called 5caliroad.org, which is like being back on Encarta 98 in the best possible way. Gay's the Word is the UK's oldest LGBT bookshop. This is where Lesbians and Gay Support the Minors got started. New Beacon Books focuses on black authors and their stories, and they also publish their own stuff, like this book about the New Cross Massacre. Freedom Press is an anarchist bookshop. They were publishing Peter Kropotkin back in the day, so their anarchist cred is immaculate. And they haven't sold out over the years. To get to Freedom Press's bookshop, you have to go down this scary looking alleyway. And again, they publish some of their own stuff, including this book about what it's like to sleep rough in Britain. And finally, Guangha is in Chinatown. It's half bookshop, half art classroom. You can take classes on Chinese calligraphy and Chinese painting, but they also do books in both Chinese and English with a focus on authors from China or from the Chinese diaspora. I got this one of science fiction short stories called The Synopticon. So yeah, be careful out there. Bookshops are dangerous. You might wake up with an empty bank account and no shelf space.